Nope, there
Oh,
he
there
is.
you are. Okay.
He did.
There's one announcement I would like to make. We have a mentoring session every week on our mastermind call with all the triple diamonds and above, I guess I'll put it. And my turn is tomorrow. So, and I've tried to get it out, but I would love to invite, since you're all part of my team, even if you're on David's team, I would love to invite you all. It's tomorrow. It's at 8 o'clock Mountain, 10 o'clock Eastern. And I will put the Zoom number into the chat bar. And if anyone wants to send me questions, I don't think I've gotten any from my team so far, but if anybody has some specific questions they'd like to ask, I would love to have them and be able to ask them. And this is just for our team. There'll be other members there because it's always open for, I guess it's gold and above still, David?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, it's always open, but it's open to everybody on the team tomorrow, on our team. And then they're the ones that get to ask the questions. So
Well, it's open to everybody. It's open to everybody every week at Facebook United, ASEA United. It's there live every single Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's in the morning then? 8 in the morning Mountain Standard Time?
It's 8 in the morning Mountain Time, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. I know there's people from everywhere here. So anyway, that was what my announcement that I would like to make. So please be on. We would love to have you. I always learn things. Like every single day I learn that I'm on there. I learn things. It's amazing. So anyway.
We meet every week, everybody. It's triple diamonds and above, and we learn from each other. And it's a chance for that half hour to kind of, everybody has different questions and issues and things, but a lot of people have the same ones, and it's very, very helpful. There's no difference between any of those triple diamonds or ambassador diamonds between them and you. Nothing, and your downline, nothing, except they made a decision that they were going to succeed, and they were coachable, and they were going to be persistent. And the mindset of people who are where you want to be, I think it was important to me. I wanted to be around those people. I wanted to hear what they were doing. And I was a director 300, and Debbie plugged me into these things, and I just soaked it in. And I didn't just go to show up and feel good. I went to soak it in and apply it. But I think it'd be really helpful. So at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, and Debbie will put the Zoom number in, and you can always access it. Anybody's Tuesday at 10 a.m. This is Debbie's group, but every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern for 30 minutes at ASEA United, you can access it.
And David soaked it in, and look what he's done. So come soak some stuff in tomorrow. All right, we could start with wins wise. if I'd love to hear the wins every week. That's what I love. So anyway, if anybody has a win, please unmute yourself.
Hey, Deb.
Yep.
Okay. Bob and I took a little road trip down to Naples. Get out of town kind of thing. Everyone wants to do that, right?
I'd like to have done that with you.
And we stayed at a nice little hotel, had a great pool, and we talked to quite a few people. I got to introduce it, and we met a couple from Iowa at an outlet mall, and they signed up today.
Wow.
That's terrific. That is absolutely terrific.
Great, Nancy.
So hopefully that's the first of a few more.
You know what? It's having conversation. So out of curiosity, just real quickly, what was the opening conversation?
Well, Bob started.
Well, basically, the guy asked me what I was doing. We were sitting on a bench together. So that gave us something in common. We were both waiting for our wives to get done shopping, which we knew for a while. So basically, I said to him, well, what do you do? And I'm from Iowa. I come down here in the winter, and and this and that. And I said, well, I do some real estate, but I said my real interest is this health technology. And I told him a little about it, and he was like, all of a sudden I'm in perfect health, which I've heard that before, even though he's not.
Right.
finally, I was thinking, what would Dr. Silverman do at this point? So what I did was that Dr. Silverman pivot, and I pivoted to what everyone's been talking about, vanity and all that. Women's apparel business. I know a little about women's vanity, and I pivoted to that. His wife got interested because she recognized that she might need to look younger. And once that hit, they basically everything clicked.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
great.
the story.
That's
Perfect.
great. Conversations.
Yep.
Right.
I think I read a long time ago. Debbie's read and met this author. He's a psychologist. His name is Dr. Tom Barrett. He wrote a book called Dare to Dream and Work to Win. And it's a great book for network marketing. It is a great book for network marketing. And he talks about how people who were network marketing, you know, it's almost like they think of it as hunting. Like they go out to the mall and they're like, who am I going to get? And it's really fishing is what it is. And the fishing is the conversation. You're just trying to create some interest. You're not trying to shoot anybody. You're not stalking them. You just like, you have a little bit of bait. You're just kind of like, say a couple things and see if they bite. If they don't, who cares? You know, and with COVID, with things opening up now, I mean, it's unlimited on social media, but with things opening up, just have conversations and ask people about themselves. It's pretty amazing what you find out. So way to
Hey,
go,
I
Bob.
just want to say one more. I took my tube out and just right away, just not even, I don't ask anymore. I just, here, just fill this, look at this. And I just put it on your face and I just do, and they do it. And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, feels good. So just do it. Nike, just do it.
It's like a Nike ad.
Yeah.
Is this a Nike
That's
hat?
right.
Yeah, there you go. Nike,
Just
just
like
do it.
just like you said just now, he pivoted. The guy didn't seem interested in health, but he pivoted to vanity.
Right.
Yeah,
Good job.
wonderful.
It's huge. And if anybody takes things personally, I just posted a wonderful TED Talk about taking things personally and
I
how
watched
not
that
to do it.
I watched that yesterday morning. Right when I woke up, I watched that. That was excellent. I put it on Freedom too. Very good.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
People say to me, please don't take offense. I tell them, why would I take offense? I don't have anywhere to put it.
So
I'll
who
show
else
you
has
where-
the win?
I'll
Who
show
else
you where
has
to
the
put it,
win?
Pearl, when you get here.
I have a win.
Okay.
Hi, Cassandra.
Hi, everybody. Last Wednesday, I noticed a friend of mine posted something about her son who was in the hospital. He was diagnosed with severe Epstein-Barr and was having some complications with that. Hadn't talked to her in years. And said, we were in a group together a long time ago called Holistic Moms. And I said to her, I'm like, in your circles, have you come across a Sia? And she didn't respond right away. And she goes, a matter of fact, I did. And she showed me this screenshot from 2018 of this man she met in New Jersey. And I said, call him. I was trying to reach him too. And so we tag teamed. We finally got in touch with him. He was in Florida on his way back home to New Jersey. He called a colleague who got her the ASEA that day at 4:00. Within, I don't know, the son had like high fevers and he was shaking and all of this stuff was going on. She gave him 2 ounces and within the hour he started calming down, and she just started giving him 2 ounces like every few hours. He was released from the hospital on Sunday.
Wow, that's awesome.
Fabulous. That is awesome.
Really
That
awesome.
was amazing.
Absolutely. That's right.
Touche.
Yeah. Good job.
So my win had to do with someone that I met 3 years ago as well at a gas station pump. She was taking care of an older lady and we opened a conversation. And I don't even remember the whole content of the conversation, but it turned, her phone number went in my phone and it popped up this morning. When I get those pops, I answer them. So I called her and I said, do you remember him? And darn it, she didn't. She remembered the conversation. And the woman has passed away. I said, what are you doing with yourself? Do you have any entrepreneurial blood in you? And she said, yes, I do. Are you open? Yes, I am. 2 links went out. Follow-up is scheduled for tomorrow at 1:00 California time. So that was the world would call it random, a phone number from 3 years ago that popped up in my phone this morning.
There you go.
Answer the calls when they come.
That's it. You gotta, what do they say? What's the best definition of luck? People say you're lucky. It's
Living under correct knowledge.
where opportunity and preparedness meet, right?
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely.
Yep.
Awesome. Anybody else have one they want to share real quick?
I got a wins to share, David. Can you hear me?
Yes, I have one.
I
All right,
got
Bob and Bassett.
I got low bandwidth, so that's why you're just seeing my smiley face. So I got 2 preferred customers that came back on board today after a 3-year hiatus. And you talked to my friend Moni up in Maine on Friday. He's going to be coming in this week with a business pack, and another person's coming back on board too. So should be a good week.
Awesome, Bob. Congrats, man.
That is
Yeah, you
great.
know the work. It's you get the dry spells, then you get the storms, right?
Yeah, just gotta fill
Keep
the
plugging away.
funnel, right?
Yep.
I have a really quick one.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Okay.
So, not on board yet, but what I wanted to celebrate was the fact that this morning, even though I kind of missed the meeting, I got to participate testimonial wise with David and Edwina this morning. And I had an old college friend, Matt, who joined the meeting this morning. He joined it a little late, and I know he asked some questions at the end, but I was just really excited that we reconnected. He and I talked on Zoom last night, and he said, I'll be at the meeting. And he was a little late, but he was there. And I think he asked some questions. So
Yeah.
I'm following up with him tonight. We'll see.
Awesome. Yeah, he did ask a lot of questions, and I was wondering why he didn't, the questions he was asking are things that I answered during my presentation, but then
It's
that
because he
explains
got
why.
there late.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got
yeah.
there late. He
That's great,
texted me and said he got there late. And unfortunately, for the first time in years, I overslept. I was, oh my
Yeah.
God, I was supposed to get up at 5
all
at
right.
6:30. I missed the meeting.
It went well. Awesome. Who else?
Way to
Thank you for your
Kelly.
What's that, Bob?
I said, way to go, Kelly.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Bassett has a win from today.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Basis.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, I'm super excited because, okay, first of all, I just want to say that I'm very grateful for the team, very much encouraged. I'm an esthetician, I'm a master esthetician, and I've been, working from home since the COVID started. And finally, I've been talking to a lot of people about ASEA, but, a lot of people listen, but sometimes they are not really opening. So, which sometimes make me sad, but I understand because Shannon spent like 3 years trying to explain to me and trying to, let me know what ASEA does for everybody, so which is a miracle. Well, today I've been thinking about make an organic facial. I have a pregnant lady that she wants a facial, and she has a lot of breakouts in her skin and all the time, and she's like, it's out of control. So I told her that I have an organic facial for her. So, and I did my first ASEA facial, and I'm super excited. She was so happy. And she asked me, she wants to buy the gel, and she purchased like really quick. I mean, I went over and I was explaining the benefits, and she's like, I don't care, just give it to me. I like it, I love it. And she booked another facial for next month.
Nice. That's perfect, Basis.
Awesome.
Yeah, so and I'm super excited because, little by little, I've been giving the sample that Debbie, thank you so much for the support.
Absolutely.
I have repeated clients, and I've been giving the samples to them, and they are more open. So when they come back to me, they ask me more questions about ASEA. So at this point, I want to bring my business to the next level, but I just have to be a little bit more patient with myself. So I'm very excited, and some friends that I've been talking for a while, also last week, one of them signed up as an associate, and she's super excited. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. So I just wanted to share that with you guys.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
thank
perfect.
you. Thank you so much. Have a great
Absolutely.
night.
Congrats, everybody. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And love hearing the wins too. And I'm going to fly along here. I want to get to announcements. Okay, Deb?
Yep.
All right. So a couple things are coming up. This weekend is Envision for Mexico. And the next weekend is Envision for the US and Canada. So watch for the information on that, and definitely drive all your people to that so they can meet corporate. We can't be together physically yet, but it's a way for people to get a good feel for the company. It's easy to get a feel for the product and fairly easy to get a feel for the team by coming here on Monday nights or Mondays, wherever you are, or even Tuesday if you're in Asia. But corporate's pretty important. And I'll be up there, two field speakers at Envision. One's me and one is Alan Noble. And it's a short day. It's not very long. That's on the 27th. So you'll see information on that. Secondly, I want to make sure that everybody understands something, announcement that's happened. And there is a new website that we all can leverage. We have the most amazing testimonial site is realredoxresults.com. But now we have realredoxresults.biz. And I'll show you, I redid the infrastructure document. It's on there. Password is the same, REDOX, but these are business testimonials. I think we mentioned this last week, but these are excellent. It's good to get people to come here and to, just like on realredoxresults.com, at least watch this. It's 9 minutes, so they get an understanding. This explains how money is made. This takes you to information on the product, but then these are all business testimonials, and they're all about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes long. And you'll see more and more and more and more. So it's very similar, but in a video form as to the Diva magazine that we did. And I think I mentioned it last week, that one. So let me share with you two things real quick, as quickly as I can. The week at a glance. Let me just get rid of that and enlarge this. I will put these documents in the chat so you can download them. All right. Oh, this is not there. We're not doing the Chinese one on Wednesday. I have to take that off. And there's a couple of additions, but real quick, tomorrow morning, Debbie mentioned this and she put in the chat bar the Zoom number 509-981-6653 at 10 a.m. Eastern. Remember, clocks changed here in the US and they have not changed in Europe yet. Asia doesn't change them. So the East Coast was 13 hours behind Asia. Now we're 12 hours behind. For 2 weeks, we're 5 hours behind like France and Sweden, but we'll be back to 6 hours in 2 weeks. But I put the times on that are actual times for this week, right? And so pink is special events. You'll see there's two. There's the training that you can attend tomorrow. And then on Saturday, Danielle Matthews will be interviewing Regia Larson, who's an Olympic gold medalist. So you know anybody who's athletic in the athletic world at all, that's going to be a great one, 10 a.m. Eastern, okay? And then the rest of it is pretty much self-explanatory. Tomorrow night is my turn with Danielle Matthews to do Ask the Doctor. So at 8 p.m. Eastern, drive everybody that out if you can. It's about 24 hours from right now. So you have you can do a lot of inviting by tomorrow, and I'll do the Q&A afterwards. There's a Bill DeBronze training at 9 p.m. Eastern. The Chinese one, we're not doing that right now anymore. We're doing something else for Chinese. There is one in Spanish. I'm going to add something. I'm doing one in Italian tomorrow and one in Romanian on Friday. So if you want that information, put it in the chat bar. I'm doing one tomorrow in Italian and one Friday in Romanian. And we're going to record it. So those recordings are going to go right here on the bottom of this document. We did one in Hungarian. It's going to be here by next week. And then we're going to have one in Romanian. We're going to have one in every language down here. Okay. So that'll be helpful to you. And then the rest of the week, the self-explanatory, it's all here. One thing is, I need to change this. The interview on Friday, Debbie Wetzler. Who else is with you? Alan Noble, I think, Debbie, on Friday night?
Alan Noble, yes.
Yeah, so usually they're interviewing medical people, but this week they're not. And it should be really, really good. Alan and Debbie will be Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, I did not change that. Okay, that's that. I'll put this, I will edit that and fix a couple of things I need to correct. I corrected so many things today, you wouldn't believe it. But here is the new infrastructure document. You'll see the date at the top will say March 15th. And these times the European times are going to be wrong by an hour. I didn't want to re-release it twice. So the European times are correct 2 weeks from now. I went ahead and did it. I'm not going to do this again. So March 15th. And it says on here for your new people, remember, this document's just an all-in-one place. They don't have to know all this stuff. You don't have to know all this stuff. But you know what? It's nice to know where you can find everything. Because people always say, where do I find this? Where do I find the thing on detox? Where do I find the thing about buying it online? Where do I find the thing with the nurses? I'm telling you, most everything is here. All right. And so that's what we call it, your success tools. If you want to create a ripple effect, you have to use tools, or else it isn't going to happen. Now I added a couple pages to this because people kept asking for these things. And I said, you know what, let me just stick it on here. You know what, it makes a couple more pages. Compensation plan toolbox on page 8. I put all those recordings in different languages. It's on page 11 and 12. So those pages are new, right? In addition, you'll see I changed the order up. The very first thing I want is this. I want people to know the product works. So it says, as soon as you get your product, go do this on a few people. So we're past the whole thing. Does it work? Gee, I haven't seen it help my sleep yet. It's like, just everybody that gets the gel should go use this on 5 or 10 people with pain. It'll get them excited. And then this page is your financial why. Not just because you want to help people. What is it you want in your life? It's important to fill this out. It really is. It's probably, that's the second page here. It's really that important. There are the live events. Here are the prospecting tools. And you'll see what I did here was I kind of boxed off the important ones here. Genesis, 6 Minutes, 6 Reasons, amazingmolecules.com, and then the green is testimonials. There's the product results, opportunity, and it's really good for your new people to go through this and kind of familiarize themselves with what the product can do, and also hear the stories of people. These are the 2 websites that have all the product testimonials there. I'm sorry, business testimonials. There's some changes in here. The toolbox. Again, first thing to do is number 1 immediately is watch this. People come in, they don't watch this. They don't understand what they're doing. Facebook page didn't change. Here's the compensation plan videos that I added. Okay. And there's a note to brand new associates. I'm not going to read it. I'll put it in the chat bar. Very important. Okay. That they understand. They don't have to understand the whole comp plan. Ordering online, the scariness of ordering online. Upline support numbers, and Alan Noble just went double, ambassador double, so he just advanced, so I changed that on there. And here are those recorded presentations, and there are the languages. Okay, so that's all I've got. Again, if you want the information on the Italian Zoom tomorrow, which I got to look at the time, I'll put it in there, and then Romanian. I don't know if anybody needs it in Romanian, but I'm doing that for Crossline, but I have some people like Peter Radu who really want to use that for Romania. That's coming up too. So that's what I've got for announcements. Debbie, if you have anything else, let's do it. And if not, we only have time, I think, for welcome new people aboard.
Okay. I'll skip the recognition. Does anyone have anybody new on? And there were 30 people. So if you go to your rank advancements and you can see them in your group, I had 30 rank advancements this week. So congratulations to everyone. Anyway, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Who did I cut off?
Debbie, I have somebody new on. She went D300 actually. So her name's Susan Nemec.
Welcome, Susan. Hi.
Susan, do you want to unmute and just say a little bit about yourself?
Hi.
Hi.
I live in California. I've moved here 6 months ago from Florida, but originally from Canada. So I've made my way across Canada and now back to the West Coast. So I met Catherine in Ontario when I was in Ontario.
Nice.
20 some years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So you finally caught up, and what do you do, and what caught your interest about this?
Well, my husband wanted to move to Florida and retire, so he moved to Florida and I retired. So I haven't worked for a while. Catherine had, I mean, we've always talked about health and stuff throughout the years. She sent me a bottle of the Renew to try it. And so I had just had surgery October 1st, 3 discs replaced in my neck. So I was putting it on my neck and my scar, but my back is always hurt if I stand too long. And so I started putting it on my back. And my aha moment was when I'm rocking my grandbaby to sleep, and it took me 20 minutes to put her to sleep, and I did not have to put her down or stop because my back hurt. So that was my aha moment.
Beautiful. Oh, that's great. That's a beautiful story.
What
Thank
part
you
of
for sharing.
California are you in? What part of California?
Oceanside.
I'm about 45 minutes north of you,
Oh, cool.
Costa Mesa.
Okay. Slowly getting to know the area.
Welcome.
So welcome.
Thank
And
you.
do we have anyone else who has someone new on?
I have an experience I could share.
Okay.
So I have a couple of friends and family, so I knew that this product needed to help them. So one friend of mine who has had knee surgery and had back problems. So I just told her, yes, did you need this? So I tried it first, had my experience. And so she signed up as an associate and she's getting good results. So she's kind of trying it, going to share it with her dad and some family. But my mother-in-law, who has had 5 weeks of treatment and has had burns from her neck down to her hip. So she signed up as a PC, got the cream, so got it on a Wednesday, and by Friday, her sister had noticed that the redness was gone. So she's excited about that. So she's
nice.
talking to her sister and brother-in-law, and she's gonna get them on board. So it just mushrooms from there. But I just told them, I said, you need this and you need to try it. So they signed up.
Perfect. I'm glad that works for some people.
Yes. Well, I know the person too, so.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot we know. And there's a lot of us that told people they needed it. And
yeah,
they didn't have that luck. Anyway, but congratulations. That's wonderful. So is there anyone else new on? Well, I guess that means we ended at 6:30 or 8:30 or wherever time zone you're in, at the bottom of the hour.
Hold on, I'm putting the information on the Italian Zoom here. Give me just a second. And does anybody want to, if maybe you're on and you have somebody you want to congratulate who advanced, you can take a minute to do that. I'm just trying to get everything up here as quickly as I can.
I think we need to congratulate Buffy.
We did last week.
I know, but she deserves it round 2.
Well, Buffy did go platinum.
She
So
did.
congratulations, because that's a biggie. And Philip Wee under Edwina Lee went gold executive.
Yeah.
And then there were 3 bronzes, Catherine Krieger, who we did congratulate last week also, Cam Yuen, and Christina Horvath Sia. They all went bronze at least. So at least I get those in. So congratulations. That's absolutely wonderful. I know Buffy and Catherine are on. All right, so he's put in the Italian one if anybody needs it, and then you can hear the recording and send it to people as soon as he's finished with it.
Yeah, so the Italian one, the times are so weird, is at 3:30 Eastern. And I put the information in there, and anybody that wants the Romanian one, it's at 2 p.m. Eastern on Friday. And just message me and I'll get you the details of the Romanian one. I think I put it in Freedom. I'll put it in Debbie's group also.
Okay.
Both of them are there. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Lots of good stuff happening. Lots of good stuff happening. And I don't know that I'll be on next Monday. I'll be in Salt Lake. I will try to be on this call Monday, Debbie, from there.
Hey, David.
I have some things for you to talk about there too, so I'll send them to you.
Okay, I aim.
Hey, did you want to just touch on Envision?
I did at the beginning.
Oh, I guess I fell asleep.
I did. I put people to sleep. At the beginning, I mentioned Envision. Got the Mexican Envision coming up this Saturday, and ours is on the 27th. And everybody should absolutely be there and drive their people to it, you know?
And drive prospects to it. I mean, this is the heart of ASEA. Tyler does beautiful trainings, as you guys know, and that's what Envision is about, more so than announcements and stuff. So get anybody that you have that's kind of looking at this and say, listen, we're about to have a training that you'd pay really good money for normally, and have your new people come to it also.
There's
And I
no
don't-
charge for it this year, is there, Deb?
There's no charge. Nope. You all will get a link for it.
It's
You'll have
free.
to,
And yeah,
you'll
and
have
it's
to
not,
pass the link on.
it's not so much a training. I mean, it's corporate. They're gonna make announcements of things, and Alan and I are only speaking like 10 minutes each. So, I mean, the training is really just me and him more than anything, maybe Tyler. But it gives people a glimpse, and it's important to know who the company is. I mean, the people I have overseas that are rocking this, they're all platinum and above, are the ones who came here to meet the company. They wanted to come meet the people face to face to have belief in the company, not just the product, not just in me and Debbie, just belief. I mean, I think people know Debbie and I are in this for life. I mean, this is it. To the day I die, I'm telling people about this. But people need to believe in the company. You know, there's a lot of bad people in network marketing running companies, and they run it by greed and, you know, their own pocketbooks. And it's important to believe in the company. So Envision is very important. It really is. The next chance we have is Nashville. I mean, I'm going, Debbie's going. I don't know how many of you are going. There's only like 700 seats. Nancy's waving her arms. She's going to Nashville. So is Bob and Dorothy.
And Pearl.
Yep, and Carol, and Pearl. But this is a really important part of our business. If you want the business to pay you like a business, you got to treat it like a business. There's no doubt. I mean, like we say, it's not net wish marketing. I see so many people I feel so badly for, because they could have success here, but they just don't take it seriously. We have fun. We help a lot of people, but you got to treat it like a business. And these events are non-negotiable. It's not like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend the money, or I don't want to take the time. It's like, for God's sakes, it's 4 hours and it's on your computer this year. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. That's for sure.
So when we introduce a prospect, invite a prospect to Envision, how will we send a link to them for them to register for Envision? What's the logistics of that?
You just forward your email to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we've got.
I know, Debbie. I love those questions. Don't you love them?
We have
But
a diamond.
there might be a question other people have, so quit laughing at me.
Yeah, well, we have a diamond call tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Deb. So we'll get all the information on that, I think.
We should, but I think they'll be sending out either through text, since I guess they've gotten that taken care of, or through an email. They'll send us a link. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what they said. So then we can forward that on to people if they're new. I mean, if they're not an associate.
So we can send out a save the date, like kids do for weddings these days.
Yeah,
Save the
you
date.
could. Mm-hmm. Save the
Is it
date.
11 to 3 or 11 to 4 Eastern? Is it 4 hours or 5? 4, right?
It's 9 to 1 here, so it's 11 to 3 there.
Yeah. 11 to 3 Eastern. Yeah. So block the time. And I know, like, is Carolyn still on?
She left.
Yeah, I don't know if Reese is here, but they're having a thing at Reese's house, and it's great. I mean,
I'm having a thing at mine if anybody wants to come.
It's good to do it together. If you're with, even Crossline, just get together. You know, it's wonderful. Carolyn's got a Facebook, I mean, a WhatsApp group. Trying to pull it up, but it says who's coming, and they put their name on. Then the next person copies it and pastes it and adds their name to it. And then the next person copies and pastes it, and the list keeps growing. It's great.
Yep.
All right, I have a quick product testimonial. I snapped a tendon in my left hand yesterday. And the Renew 28 was an absolute rescue gel. So if you have any kind of trauma in your body, run. Get that gel.
Run, hurt the other tendon in the other hand.
And don't snap a tendon. It is
As
not
you
funny.
No. God.
All right, did everybody get, were they able to download the 2 documents I put in there? Make sure you got it.
I saved it
Okay,
so I could put it up elsewhere.
yeah. Just go in if anybody needs it again, tell me, I'll do it again, but you can scroll up and
You
just
put
grab
them
it.
in Freedom?
I didn't yet. I didn't put it anywhere. Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't. No, I just was working on it today. It was a lot of work on it.
I'll put, thanks for all the work you put into that. I'll post it in Debbie's Diamond Club, the Winfrastructure. So I usually always post the new ones that come out so people can go grab it.
Yep. Yep, I'll put it in there. Okay, awesome. All right, well, we're over, everybody. Listen, have a great week. We got a really good week of stuff going on. If you can't find me in the afternoons, I'm golfing. I had a hole-in-one on Friday, first one I've had in about 12 years. That was a thrill. That was fun.
Did you have a witness?
What's that?
Did you have a witness?
You know what? I didn't have a witness.
Oh.
I didn't. But the club here, they didn't care. I mean, what am I going to do? Lie, you know? But it was fun. It was fun. The first time I had one, it really wasn't as exciting because I didn't have my prescription glasses. And the guys I was playing with, it was Bob Nitzer, actually, Debbie, with 2 drug reps.
Oh,
And
wow.
he's a rheumatologist. And they knew I didn't have my glasses. So I kept having them watch my shots. And it was a par 3. It was long, like 218 down a hill. And I saw the ball going left. And all of a sudden, they're like, it hit the side of the hill. It's rolling towards the hole. It's going to go in. It's going to go in. And they're jumping up and down. And I thought they were just screwing with me. I thought they were just like, let's get David. Let's make him think it. And we go down there and it was in the hole. So number 1, I didn't see it. Number 2, it wasn't a good shot. This one, I saw it going. And I'm like, that could go in. All of a sudden it dropped in. And I was like, wow. And there's nobody there.
Did you have to buy drinks for anybody?
Yeah, myself.
Of course.
And I did.
You got off
Yeah,
easy.
I did.
I called Wendy right away. She was screaming. By the time I got home, I got all these texts. I heard you had a hole-in-one. Heard you had a hole-in-one. And the smart asses said, did anybody see it? Oh, doesn't count. Doesn't count. Anyway. But if you don't get me in the afternoon, that's where I'm at. So mornings is my gig, except this week with the Italian thing and the Romanian thing.
If you don't get me in the morning, I'm still shoveling. So there you go.
Yeah, you got snowed in there.
Yeah, you missed the pictures, David. I'll have to send them to you.
You're buried. Even the elk are having a hard time getting through it, huh?
That's true. That's true.
All right. Well, if everybody wants to unmute to say goodnight, we'd love to. And Gail, Keogh, really good doing that meeting with you Saturday. It was excellent. So glad.